Here we go, the second of 2 first-round matches for the 6-man tag team championship tournament. Or not championship, but the #1 contenders tournament. As we saw Death Club and the Street Kings beat each other half to death for a shot at those 6-man tag team titles. So what are we going to see between CZM and C3? You got Zack Smith in the red. You got Carter James in the red and black. Well, in the middle. And you got Wait, what are their names again? Carter James, Zack Smith, and Michael David. Okay, Michael David's in a black and white. Okay. So of course they're going up against men who have challenged, actually all 4 of these teams have challenged for the 6-man tag titles. But either way, here comes Christian Rainey, Colt Tyson, and Connor Storm leading the charge. They want championship gold, and all 3 men were oh so close to doing so. Colt Tyson making it to the second chance. Triple threat match for the A block. Connor Storm almost became hardcore champion. Christian Rainey, on the other hand, he did well in the B block. But of course he had to deal with DJ Young among other people. But here we go. There's no waiting around. Zack Smith looking for a electric chair German suplex. Michael David with a DDT to Colt Tyson. Connor Storm has Carter James down. Oh, and a springboard knee there by Michael David. Christian Rainey got... Wait, I think I got him confused. I think the one who just got spear tackled is Carter James, and the one who just got power drived is Zack Smith. And the one who's about to get hit with an F5 is Michael David. Am I right? I am right. Oh, big collision there in the middle of the ring. Michael David with the Irish whip attempt, but Colt Tyson there to stop him. And this is practically a tornado tag match. The 2 men just on the outside beating each other to death. No fear of a pinfall or submission happening on the outside. As Christian Rainey continuing the damage to Zack Smith. Carter James. No. Yeah, Carter James is the one going on the attack on the outside now. Ooh, and a big knee there by Zack Smith. Michael David going after Colt Tyson. The 4 who are in the ring are now outside the ring and vice versa. Here we go. Christian Rainey slamming that shoulder into the ground now, looking for a cover. One trying to sneak one away while the other 2 were busy. There's Zack Smith now coming into play. The winner of this will face Death Club in a massive tag team. I'm sure it'll be a massive tag team war. Oh, and a big hangs him up on the top rope. Christian Rainey now. His focus looking to move to Zack Smith. Oh, as Colt Tyson just took out... just took out Michael David over the top rope, but already back in the ring. Spine buster by Connor Storm. Wait, do I have that? Yes. Man, everyone just going down in every direction. But I don't know if it's wise to be sitting on the top rope while your teammate's being destroyed. As Connor Storm shot to the body, countered. What the hell, Christian Rainey? Teaming up to take out Colt Tyson. And that may cost C3 a member, maybe. Who knows, but what we do know is the Eye of the Storm is coming, and its target is Carter James. Will there be a 3, 2? Oh, and Michael David are able to break things up. Oh, and there's a super kick by Zack Smith. No, wait, no, that's not Zack. That is Carter James. There he goes. Your Nagi Slam. Christian Rainey looking to get involved. Oh, shoulder tackle there. Looking for the 3-point barrage. Michael David looking to stop Colt Tyson, whatever he was planning on doing. But it may come back to bite him, maybe not. Michael David able to fight off the Canadian Vampire. Solid kicks to the leg, tried for a swinging back fist, missed. Northern Light suplex. And Zack Smith looking for the wacky ball. Goes in for the cover, but a break up there instantly by Christian Rainey. Here goes. Oh, not sure what he was trying there, but Michael David, kill switch. The bullseye knee. Both men going for a cover, but both men breaking it up to stop the other one from going for a pinfall. That's the kind of thing you got to deal with, much like a top rope overhead belly-to-belly suplex, or belly-to-belly superplex, and there's a super kick, followed up with a double stomp. And Zack Smith looking for the cover. Ooh, and nearly taken out Colt Tyson. And CZM is just dominating here. The wacky ball by Zack Smith. Can he eliminate the Vampire? Or Canadian Vampire? No. Connor Storm tried to help, but got caught. No, Carter James now. Brainbuster. These three are just completely annihilating C3. And oh, took out the referee instead. Carter James now. Looking another brainbuster. As Christian Rainey tried to get involved but got stopped. Jack's the draw of Michael David and an Irish whip into the corner. Spinning Mickey-Noshu driver there. As Connor Storm is just being annihilated here. And now the numbers are now equal. Man busted open. Michael David busted open nonetheless. Oh, and a Michinoku driver looking for the cover. Zack Smith, top rope. Had to stop whatever he was planning. Colt Tyson flipping powerbomb. Or sunset flip powerbomb. What's Zack Smith got? Oh, tried for a spear and got caught with a DDT for his troubles. There you go, Irish whip across the ring. Oh, and a big kick right to the ribs. Thunderstorm. Oh. Wasn't watching Michael David, and it may come back to bite him. Shot to the face, and now looking once again for the kill switch. And nobody there to break it up. 1, 2, 3, and Thunderstorm has been eliminated. C3 is now C2. That's Christian Rainey looking to fight back. As he's about to get hit with a double knee gut buster. Oh, chicken wing gut buster, I should say. And C3 is just being annihilated here. Double cover. 1, 2. Ooh, able to kick out, but can Colt Tyson? No, Colt Tyson eliminated. It's down to Christian Rainey, and why is it always the fucking leaders? Christian Rainey in jeopardy as he's going to get a 3-man beatdown at the hands of Michael David, Zack Smith, and a brainbuster by Carter James. Oh, Zack Smith wanted to go top rope. He wanted to hit the wacky ball. And now they're just having fun. They're just having way too much fun destroying. Oh, but Christian Rainey is fighting, but ultimately the effort may be futile. Standing moonsault there by Carter James. Here we go, Irish whip now into the corner. Oh, and thrown outside the ring, but Christian Rainey just able to hang on. There we go. Deadlift Falcon Arrow. CZM. They're just dismantling Christian Rainey, but he's looking to fight back. There he goes. Big brainbuster, I should say. Taking out one of them. Michael David is gone to the outside, but he's still got Zack Smith and Michael David to deal with. No, not Michael David. Fucking Carter James. 3 generic looking sons of bitches. Oh, drop to the neck. A knee by Zack Smith. If Christian Rainey can get lucky by eliminating one of them, then he may have a chance, but as it stands, he may have 0 chance of winning. Like Ice and Fire is just going to destroy him slowly. Oh, and a super kick. That may be the final nail in the coffin. Or maybe not. Christian Rainey back to his feet. Kick to the body, and everyone just diving in. Big forearm there by Christian Rainey. As he's looked to taking out Carter James, but being stopped in every direction. As Michael David now looking to put the final nail in the coffin. Oh, Uranagi slam. There's a pin attempt. 1, 2, 3, and finally C3 has been put to rest. I mean, they did try, but ultimately in the end, CGM had the better, I guess, communication between teams. A little bit of blood is drawn, but they have a great opportunity to go to Chaos Mania 2 for those 6-man tag team titles. All they have to do now is defeat Death Club on episode 33. As we continue with great action from here on out. Here we go, Chaos just finished this, but now we got Cruiserweight action as we've got the 2-time Cruiserweight champion, the Rollup Kid, here to once again try to get into a position where he can face Lucha Rainbow for that Cruiserweight title. He has tried twice in the past, but he has lost twice in the past. Actually, he lost all 3 times he's challenged him, but that's besides the point. He knows that if he can get one more opportunity, he can win that Cruiserweight title for a 3rd time in his career. Will he be able to do it? Or will it be the end, perhaps maybe, of the Rollup Kids Championship opportunity? And here comes his opponent, the man who nearly won the B block of the All-Stars tournament of 2018, Loki Suzuki. But now Loki Suzuki focused on what he came back for, that Cruiserweight title. After all, he dropped from light heavyweight to Cruiserweight just to compete for it, becoming a submission specialist. With that Loki lock, the Loki clutch, he went 24 points via submission in that All-Stars tournament. I think he only lost to DJ Young. I want to say Hiroshi Tanahashi, maybe G's. I don't know. I think G's. And I think there was one other he lost to. I think Osprey maybe? I don't know. A Rollup Kid trying to work on that arm. Loki Suzuki able to counter it into a hammerlock of his own. Oh, look at that. Rollup Kid straight back. Loki Suzuki, ooh, eats a shot to the body. This is the first time these two men have ever competed against each other one-on-one. The Rollup Kid with that fireman's carry takedown. Irish whip attempt failed. As he gets launched into the ring now. A rope hung arm breaker. But of course he has to break it due to the count. Look at Suzuki back in the ring, but eats a forearm, kick to the leg, and a pendulum backbreaker for his troubles. Here we go, reverse DDT, plants the Rollup Kid, and now once again looking to break him with these submission locks. That cat of mutilation. But the Rollup Kid with that kick to the back of the skull. That could have been considered a finishing move. Big forearm has him up against the ropes. Big lariat takes him over the ropes into the ringside area. And now just stomping away. Uh-oh. Powerbomb to the ring apron. He just slammed him into the side of the ring apron, but Loki Suzuki back in action. Love that Hurricanrana. And once again. Oh, trying to break down those knees. Gotta believe that he's looking for that Loki lock. Here goes Hurricanrana again, but no. Oh, hung up on that top rope. Oh, and there's that rolling forearm. Loki Uzuki may be in trouble here. Oh, and a vicious Mikinochu driver into the pin. 1, 2, but able to get the shoulder up. Rollup Kid could be looking to put away Loki Suzuki here. And here we go. Oh no, counter. Loki able to stop him. Again trying for a Hurricanrana and eats a powerbomb this time. But Loki able to kick him off. And now the Japanese Dragon looking to size him up. Got caught with an elbow. And here we go. Roll up pin. Can the Rollup Kid score to 3, 2, 3, and a Rollup Kid with the upset victory. The Rollup Kid survived the submissions, defied the odds, and slayed the Dragon en route to another opportunity at taking that Cruiserweight Championship away from Lucha Rainbow. The Rollup Kid only needs 3 seconds, and that's all it took to put away the Dragon once he got that roll-up pin. And I don't know what to say, because he just beat the guy who nearly won the All-Stars tournament. That's a scary fucking image. But I guess Loki Suzuki is now out of his chase to Chaos Mania. Here we go with our main event. A first round match for the Intercontinental Championship #1 Contenders tournament, as the former Undisputed Champion David Cassidy making his way to the ring. You know, he felt a little PO'd after losing his opportunity to become Hardcore Champion and Undisputed Champion at NCW Storm. But then there was also the key factor that he lost that triple threat match after finally getting a little bit of retribution by beating Evan Edwards, or at least he eliminated him before falling to King Gutter. But now he has to work his way back to getting to Chaos Mania. Last year he was Hardcore Champion, but now could he be the challenger for the Intercontinental title? But if history is anything to go by, that may be easier said than done, because he has never, ever defeated the Human War Machine Chris Barron. On episode 1 of NCW Alpha, Chris Barron dismantled him in a rivalry these two men had. Chris Barron ended up putting him on the shelf until the King of the Ring Championship tournament. David Cassidy said he wanted a rematch when he was champion or #1 contender against Chris Barron, and the same result as the first 2 times. Chris Barron with the win, but now this is more important than anything else. If David Cassidy falls here once more, that means Chris Barron will move on to the semi-finals and continue his reign of destruction in the second round. Who knows? We've seen Kaz defeat Seth Goldman. We've seen the Rollup Kid defeat Lucha and Loki Suzuki. Anything could be possible, including a victory over Chris Barron. And you never say a former Undisputed champion is the underdog going into a match, but considering he's never beaten Chris Barron, that's the reason why he could be. But perhaps an early mistake by Cassidy to mock Chris Barron when he just took him down. The snap suplex by the Hardcore Icon. Ooh, dropped a knee right to that forehead of Chris Barron. Looking DDT, Ito knee strike, but able to fight back. Here we go now, Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, tries for a back elbow, but Chris Barron takes the shot and doesn't even budge. That is why you call him a human war machine. Just a beast. But David Cassidy was able to take him down with that float over DDT. As he looked for a quick pin attempt, but not even a 1 count. Barron easily able to kick out. Nails that arm drag. Oh, and a solid kick just takes him down. Kicked him up in the upper thigh. And that's where all of David Cassidy's speed and power comes from. Is using those legs for that Cassidy crusher, the Cassidy boot, that runaway truck punt kick, and even a super Cassidy crusher. David Cassidy trying to get into the head of Chris Barron a little bit here. Ooh, tries for a lariat. Psyching him out maybe. As he's looking for a rope assist stomp to the heart of the human war machine. And a big knee drop. And now looking Cassidy boot. That could be the beginning of the end for the human war machine. But Chris Barron easily back to his feet with that European uppercut. Kick to the body, looking DDT countered. Northern Light suplex, 1. Barron easily able to kick out, but David Cassidy looking to put down the human war machine once and for all. Up on the shoulder, turning him around. Cassidy crusher. I thought he was going to hang him up on the top rope to dry, but no. Played us all for a fool as he goes for the 3, but only a 2, as the human war machine able to kick out of the Cassidy crusher. As David Cassidy showing a little bit of frustration, thought he had the victory finally over his greatest rival. Oh, as he drops a knee right to the forehead again. And a big knee to the lower back. Trying to dismantle the human war machine up on the shoulders again. Fireman's carry position. And this time, hangs him up on the top rope to dry. Look at these stomps to the knee now. Shot to the back of the knee. No knee pads to guard against a solid boot. Oh, and look at that Enzuigiri. Oh, and a Cassidy boot. That may be the knockout blow, but David Cassidy not done, but a leg sweep by Chris Barron. Got for a shot to the face, got countered with a forearm. Now looking exploder. David Cassidy, does he feel victory at hand? Showing a little bit of confidence that he has gained by being a two-time undisputed champion. Here we go, Irish whip now into the corner. But Chris Barron there to stop him. And an Irish whip now across the ring. Oh, double knees. You might have thought David Cassidy could have been looking for the Cassidy crusher. And look at Barron asking if that's the best the former undisputed champion has to offer. Here he goes, Irish whip now. Off the ropes, slings him up. Oh, and lets him fall. Back down to earth. Oh, and there's that float over into the knee strike. That's Chris Barron now just torturing David Cassidy with that takedown, but no. Cassidy easily able to kick out at the one. Now big reversal by David Cassidy. Can he capitalize with this opportunity? Irish whip into the corner. Trying to set him up on that top rope again, but eats a DDT this time. That's Chris Barron now looking to put away the hardcore icon. Send him to the barren wasteland. And that could be it. Hooks the leg. Will it be another victory? Two. Ooh, David Cassidy able to kick out. Chris Barron holding his hand up in defeat says your time is nearing an end. Time to put you away. And an Irish whip now into the corner. As he turns David Cassidy around to face him. Looking to set him up perhaps on the top rope himself. No. Into the tree of woe position. But David Cassidy forced to hang there. As Chris Barron climbed over him. This is the position David Cassidy wanted for Barron, but not himself, as he eats a stomp to the chest. The human war machine coming crashing down. Feet first on your chest is going to leave you breathless. As he nails the blockbuster off the second rope. And goes in for the cover. But David Cassidy kicking out instantly. Oh, and a vicious headbutt. But a human war machine. Here we go. Oh, jacks the jaw. Cassidy boot, third time. Maybe in the charm, but no. David Cassidy put him straight back up for an angle slam. Before going in for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, just able to get the shoulder up. David Cassidy has him back up. Irish whip once again into the corner. David Cassidy knows what he must do. Oh, shot to the face. And now looking, I don't think this is in the game plan. Superplex to the outside. He'll do whatever it takes to put down this human war machine once and for all. The fans are still chanting, "This is awesome." But Barron back to his feet like nothing had happened. And back into the ring we go. Chris Barron tried to send him on a trip. Got caught with the DDT. As he rolls him over for the cover. 1, 2. No, Chris Barron able to kick out once again. And look at the frustrations that's pouring out of David Cassidy. He wants to finally beat David Cassidy, but can he do it? I mean, not David Cassidy, David. But can he finally beat Chris Barron? What's Chris Barron got in mind now? Oh no. Oh, slammed him head first on that second turnbuckle. In for the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, and David Cassidy just able to kick out. Chris Barron, David Cassidy, they are definitely showing why this is the main event of episode 32. And David Cassidy tried for maybe a German suplex, got countered, shot to the back of the head. Chris Barron tried for a German suplex, got caught, back elbow, up on the shoulders, looking for a GTS. And now, oh, kick to the head. We've seen Colt Tyson hit that a numerous amount of times. As Chris Barron heads up top, you know what he's looking for. He's looking, oh, for the heat-seeking headbutt. And will that be it? 1, 2, 3. And once again, Barron beats Cassidy. As Chris Barron advances to the second round, David Cassidy finds himself without a match, or at least a championship match, for Chaos Mania 2. And once again, Chris Barron just taking out David Cassidy. As the Human War Machine enjoying the feeling that he is one step closer to that Intercontinental Championship, and he thinks that gold would be perfect around his waist. But that has been it for episode 32 of NCW Season 2. If you liked any of the matches, please hit that like button, share with your friends, family, co-workers, etc. Subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and hit that notification button to stay up to date with NCW action as it falls, because we are moving ever closer to Chaos Mania 2, and you don't want to miss that. Also, if you want to know news on NCW, you can follow it on Twitter at NCWXTREME. It will be down in the link description below, as well as my Twitter, as well as our developmental Twitter, which is NXW. All will be down in the link description below. But that has been it for episode 32. Tune in next time for episode 33, where we will continue our first round matches, and we will see the finals of the 6-man tag team championship #1 contenders tournament between Death Club and CZM. But until then, this is NeoXtreme saying goodbye, good night, good luck, and see you later. Adios.